Stream. There we go. And hello, all that are listening on in. Welcome to my second live stream. As I see, we only have one person in the house right now. So we're gonna wait for a little bit and see who else joins on in. So let's wait. We got two in the house now. Hello, and welcome on in. JP, I believe that's Janice. That, if I am correct. Just give me 1 second, my friends. I'm just gotta flip over to another screen. So I can see stuff better. Yeah. Hey, how you doing, Janice? That's great. Just give me 1 second and I will be with you guys in a second. Just gotta flip over a screen. Make things more easier to read. Okay, that's not working the way I want it to work, but okay. There we are. A. You love the A, don't you, Janice? All right. Who else is going to come and join us in a live? Hopefully one day we will have a line of people waiting. But the more the merrier. All right. We're just going to wait for a little bit and see what's coming on in before we start completely. So we'll just talk a little bit in the chat first, Janice. All right. Click here. And then I'm surprised we don't have a full lineup of people on in yet. My first live, we had a few people waiting in line just to get in. Check that out later. Now we got 3. Hello to who just came on in, and welcome. All right. Well, there's not a lot on the agenda for today. Oh, it's Mr. Raphael. Hello, listening while driving. Welcome. All right, let's get this show on a road because it looks like there's not a lot of people coming on in. So, if you want to, you can consider donating to my PayPal if you are interested. If you want to see it again later on in the show, just let me know and I'll put it back up. As I can't figure out how to pin it at the top of the chat. And Mrs. Janice from JP Travel Adventures. Hello. She loves my A. And Mr. Raphael, driving while listening to me. That's awesome. Just safe drive, and hopefully we can catch you on a computer so you can chat some more with us. And of course, Miss Janice is saying hello to Rafi. As an announcement to everyone, I'll probably say it again later on. Mr. Ruffy is having a premiere later on today, 5:30 Eastern, 6:30 press Eastern, 5:30 Central. That's 5:30 Central, 6:30 Eastern. Go over and check out his premiere. All right. Some great news came across the desk today that was announced earlier about cruising. The best news I have ever heard of so far. That cruising might even return back in the summer of 2021. That is a delightful news to hear. That cruising will be back. And of course, the way how they will be back to cruising is by two options, believe it or not. The CDC is finally giving them some answers. And they are only requesting that 98%, yes, 98% of the crew on board is vaccinated. And 95% of the crew, passengers have also been vaccinated. So, hopefully they can apply to that. If they don't want to do that, then they still have to do the test sailings. So if I was them, I would be aiming for the vaccination, because if they want to do the test sailings, they no longer have to do 60 days out. It is now 5 days that the CDC will give them a response, no longer 60 days. We'll see. Yes, Janice, that is correct. Hope so, but we will see. I hope so that cruising will get started, because cruising needs to start, and they took the biggest hit. And they are not being treated completely fairly, to my opinion. So, let's hope that the cruising can get started and they will have the easy startup. And of course, the best one of all that I enjoyed the most was before, the cruise lines had to have arrangements with each and every single port. So if they were sailing into Miami, Florida, they would have to have an arrangement with them. And if they went over to Port Canaveral, they would have another arrangement. So each port had to have its own arrangements. Now, they can arrange to have one arrangement and have all the ports sign off on it. Let me know what your thoughts are about that in the chat. To my thoughts, I think that is the most best solution possible. And the reason why I say that is because if you have arrangements at one port and different arrangements at another port and so on and so forth, you have to stay up to date upon what are the arrangements for this port. So by having arrangements, one arrangement for all the ports, you know what the arrangements are, and you don't have to think, is this the arrangements for this one? No, you don't have to do that. You know what it is. It's easy, it's simple, it's clarified. So that's one of the best things that is made with the arrangements at the ports. You can arrange to have it at one port and have them all sign off on the arrangements to agree on. But one of the most other best things I also enjoyed seeing was talk about quarantine guidelines. Heavens forbid, and I mean heavens forbid, you have to quarantine getting off of the ship. If you are blessed enough that you live close enough to the port, you are allowed to drive home and quarantine in your own house. But if you had to fly into the port, unfortunately, like myself, then you would have to quarantine in a hotel. And it doesn't have to be a governized hotel. So you get to choose which hotel you want to quarantine at. Now, I would imagine this would be at your own expense, but on the other hand, I would probably also think you could also push it through your travel insurance, hoping that you do have travel insurance. I highly recommend you have travel insurance if you do not have travel insurance. So that's the best way to go. And speaking of travel insurance, how many of you actually travel with travel insurance? Let's have that answers in the chat if you are able to type it on in. For me, I make sure I travel with travel insurance because travel insurance is extremely important to have. Because without travel insurance, it can cost you a lot of money. If heavens forbid something does happen. So make sure you do get travel insurance. And we got an answer from my friend Janice. I do with travel insurance. That is fantastic. Like I said, heavens forbid you get sick while away, especially on board a cruise, it can cost you a lot of money. And Mr. Raphael, come on, Mouse, come on over. You're up next. He says, I just bought travel insurance for my next trip. First time ever. Ooh, I'm glad to hear that you have finally bought into travel insurance. That is great to hear. Let's hope you enjoy and keep on buying, because you never know when and if you ever have to use it. Let's hope you never have to. But that is with the quarantines, that you no longer have to stay quarantined onto the ship or in a government hotel. And we are quickly going through my list of things I want to talk about today. And if you haven't yet already, let's make sure we smash that like button. And I'm pretty sure all you guys have to subscribe to my channel already. But if not, let's make sure we do that too with ringing the bell. And we got 2 more people joining in on this live stream. Let's say hello to them. And of course, eventually, like I said in my banner, there will be a big news revealing. Some of you may know what it is, and some of you have no idea what it could be. But it is big news. And it just all went down within a week or 2 ago. So who knows what it could be. So make sure you stay right till the end to find out what is the big news coming. And of course, now we're approaching my Q&A. And that is Janice saying, I think travel insurance is a good to have. Yes, you are correct. It's always good to have it. Because as the way I like to say, if you don't have travel insurance, it will cost you a mint. Where if you have travel insurance, the insurance company will take care of you. So, heaven forbid something happens and you don't have it, you're going to be paying a mint and it could make you go bankrupt. Where, have the insurance, it won't make or break you. Hope you don't have to use it, but if you, God forbid, you need to use it, it's there. It's one less thing you have to worry about. I don't think I have ever traveled without any travel insurance, except a day or 2 crossing the border and then back over, as long as I'm close enough to the border to get across. You think you may know what it is. Well, we will wait and see if you know what it is, but I have a good feeling you know what it is. But I might be wrong. It is big, big news coming up at the end of the live stream. And of course, we're now, like I said, we are now approaching the Q&A on my list. Because we are rapidly through this faster than I was planning on. And I'm hoping to squeeze an hour out of this live stream. So let's try and squeeze at least an hour out. So with on my Q&A, what is everyone's thoughts about the Diamond Princess? Has anyone ever been on the Diamond Princess? Let's start off with that. Working with a Diamond Princess. How many people have been on the Diamond Princess? I have not yet been on that. One of these days, I might even end up going on the Diamond Princess. You never know where I could end up be. Who knows? That could be the big, big news. Going on to the Diamond Princess. But like I said, wait until the end, and you will find out what the big, big news is. And let's see what we have here. Janice is saying, I haven't, but I saw the story of the cruise ship. Yes, that was a big story. And that was very, very sad. That what happened on that Diamond Princess, and cruising took a big hit and got blamed for it. And my friend Ruffy, he's going, no, I was going to take Princess to Alaska, but the virus came. Yes, and then of course, our Canadian government shut it all down. That you guys can't stop in Canada. But let's hopefully one day we can welcome cruise ships on back in, because cruise ports rely on cruising, believe it or not. That is surprising, I guess, in a way. Not really. But with the, with the Diamond Princess, that was a big story and they took a hit. And believe it or not, there were more cases non-related to cruising than to cruising, and cruising got all the blame. Now, tell me how that all works out. I'm not sure how that all works out, but you can't blame the virus on cruising when cruising had nothing to do with it. And of course, in the article yesterday from, I believe it was the New York Post, if I'm correct, they stated that cruising will never be 100% safe from any viruses. There's no way to give you that 100% guarantee, which is correct. You cannot guarantee anything. There's always a chance you can get ill no matter where and how you travel. Even walking down the street, it is possible. And of course, with our friend Janice from JP Travel Adventures, she's saying that I would love to take a princess ship. And one of these days, I'm right along there with you. I would love to take a princess ship. Who knows? One of these days it can happen. And my friend Raphael from Ventures Travelers, are you using a green screen? If not, go to settings and make sure the green screen is set to none. No, I am not using a green screen. I am waiting for that to come on in. This is the original background. So unfortunately, I have to put up with this for right now because I'm still waiting for my green screen to come on in. So hopefully it will be here within a short period of time, because unfortunately, where I ordered it from, they are closed right now, down for 3 weeks, because they got shut down because of too many cases. So let's hope it gets here very soon. With my friend Janice, she is saying there always some cold virus and the flu. That is absolutely correct. There will always be some type of flu bug. Alright, let's see what's going on over here. You have a lot of glitmy. Go to settings, click on green screen and set to none. Alright, let's see if I can figure all that out for you. See if I can fix that up for you guys. Give me a moment so I can settings. No, that's not it. Edit. Nope, that's not it. Okay. Bottom. Let's see if I can see in the bottom. Okay, I do not see settings. Oh, that's just on the side. Oh, there we are. I found it. Okay, just give me a moment and let me see. Go to settings, go to green screen, and click green screen and set it to none. Alright, green screen. Okay, I see what it's trying to do. Thank you so much. I see what it was trying to do. It was trying to pick up one of my other backgrounds I have when I'm working off of my pad. I hope this is much, much better for you guys. And once again, I'm doing my best I can. So I'm still new at this and trying to learn as I go. So let me know if this is much better for you guys. I just brought cold medication and hand sanitizer to yourself. Yes, that is absolutely correct. When you go on any any trip, that is the best thing to bring. Some cold medication and some hand sanitizer. Because then at least you can sanitize your hands and try to kill all the germs and bacteria that is lurking around your travel accommodations. Cruise ships, airplanes, you name it, it's there. And you still see the glimmer. Okay, let me know if it is fine. But let's keep in mind, I'm on a few seconds delay versus you guys. Or vice versa, one of the two. There is a little delay in my chat today. Alright, and we're saying it's fine now. Thank you so much. Much, much better. Good job. Thank you. Thank you. And of course, we're going to jump onto the next Q&A. What are your thoughts about the lawsuits? Do you think they will stick in suing the CDC? Let me know what you guys think. If the lawsuits will stick. Because I personally don't think the lawsuits will stick at all. Because you're basically fighting the American government versus the states, like each single state. It's like us provincial fighting the federals. The federals will always win. It is very rare that they will give in to you. And let's see what's going on down here. You now we can see you perfectly. Eyes, not the devil. pretty eyes. Not the devil. I don't want to be the devil. I want to be an angel. Let's hope so. But yes, let me know what you guys think about the lawsuits. Let's see what Miss Janice has to say. I don't know, but we will see what will happen with the lawsuits. Personally, what I think is going to happen with those lawsuits, with the news that just came on out, is they're probably going to end up getting dropped if cruising can get started. Because as long as cruising can get started, there will be money coming back into the ports and the communities surrounding the ports that rely on cruising. So, the lawsuits may end up getting dropped, but let's hope so, with cruising returning. And the last one I have on my list for the Q&A is, I would like to know if you have ever missed a port. Have you ever been on a cruise and you had to miss a port for whatever reason? Let me know in the chat if you have ever missed a port. For me, it was the year of 20... what year was it? 2020? Yeah, 2020. Yeah, 2020 makes sense. We end up missing our Bahamas port, the private island of Norwegian Cruise Lines. We end up missing that port due to strong waters. We could not get the tenders into the waters safely and get us over to port. So we just spent another beautiful, relaxing day at sea. So that did not bother us at all, especially for me, because I had been. There, I had to take a drink. I had to take a beautiful drink. Yes, because I had been to that port at least once or twice. And once you've been there, it's okay, but it wasn't the best of the best. The one port I would love to go off to one day is Coco Cay. Or is it pronounced Coco Cay? Let me know how you think it's pronounced in the chat. All right. Janice has said, no, not yet. She has not missed a port yet. Well, let's hope that stays that way for you. But if heavens forbid you do miss a port, let's hope it's a port that you have been to before and it's just an okay port. And Mr. Raphael, he has said, yes, I have missed Sturpin Cay once and Castaway Cay once, because the waters, yes, those waters, they can take a good turn on you. Hopefully you have been there before and they were just okay ports. But there's always another cruise you can take if you really want to go back to that port again. And hopefully the waters are more calm and gentle for you. And we're just passing the half-hour mark. Let's see how we're doing on this beautiful live stream with only 4 viewers in the house. Let's make sure we get some more viewers in the house for next time. Please promote this channel to everyone. I try to go live at least once a week. The next live will be announced later on in the week. Within the next day or two, I will announce when it is, but I'm thinking it might be on Tuesday at 3 o'clock. If you think there's a much better time for me to go live that will work good for you, let me know and I will consider it. All right, Janice, you could just have pull time if you miss a port unless you have an excursion plan. Yes. But the unfortunate thing is, if you have an excursion planned and you end up missing that port, your excursion is going to be canceled because you cannot get into that port. So it's just an extra day at sea. Which to me, that did not bother me. Spent some time up on that Lido deck, getting my tan and enjoying the pools and slides and hot tubs. No drinks, because I didn't get the drink package. Not when I travel with my family. No drink package when I travel with my family. It's still up in the air if I'm going to get the drink package on this big news. And yes, it is a cruise, just to give you a heads up. It is definitely a cruise. The best way to travel, to my thoughts. Let me know in the chat if you agree or disagree. And of course, Janice is saying Coco Key. I am going there next year. Hopefully one of these days I will get over there to Coco Key. So we will see if I can make it over to Coco Key. And that does my big deal over the Q&As. Let me know if you guys have any questions in the chat, and I will answer them to the best of my abilities. Hopefully I'm doing a fantastic job. Leave it in the chat. One of the next big things on my agenda I wanted to talk about here today was how much cruise ships pay in port fees and taxes. Because as we know, cruise ships, majority of them, they are not American owned. And they have been paying approximately, using Carnival's number was $600 million. I said $million in the year of 2020 or 2019. That's the average number they pay a year. That's a lot of money. All right, and let's jump back into the chat before I finish off with what's left in my sheet of stuff I would like to cover. With about approximately 15 minutes left in this live stream. My friend Raphael, I have been twice and perfect day at Coco Key, including a night there. They are all in my channel. That is fantastic. I will definitely have to go over and check it on out. Check on out your channel and about Coco Key. One of these days I will have to make sure I get on over there. And let's see the rollover with Chris. Hello, Chris, and welcome. Welcome. I'm listening while working. Good topic for discussion. Yes. That is absolutely correct. As we know, the ports, they definitely do need to see money coming back on in because, like I said, the ports and all the stuff around the ports. Well, yes, all the stuff around the ports rely on cruise ships of incomers and outgoers. So that is absolutely correct there. Janice is talking to Rafi. Are you going on the BBD? I do not know. You would have to ask him if he is going. I think that's what she's trying to do. And of course, Janice is saying, hello, Chris. And Chris is saying, hello, I'm back. Welcome. And of course, Rafi is saying hello to Chris also. All right, Chris is asking, is your email correct in your info? It says cruising on the highest seas at gmail.com. That is correct. I could not get cruising on the high seas, so I had to add a T in highest. I had to put a T in high. So, unfortunately, that's what I got stuck with. But if I find a better one, I will definitely be putting on out. So if you are listening to this in the past, meaning it is beyond the year of 2021, please go to the About section and check to make sure that the email is still correct. My email will always be in the About section so you know how to get a hold of me. And of course, if you have not yet, hit that like button. Let's not forget to hit that like button. The subscribe button if you have not yet gotten to that part yet. And of course, there's always the Facebook group. Make sure you also join the Facebook group where we talk all about cruising and travel, but mainly cruising. Everyone is all welcome to join. You can find those links in the About section and in every single video, in the description box, and all the other sponsors I have, where you can donate in social media sites I am hooked up with. Janice is saying that is to dock all the cruise ships. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Type it in the chat so I can understand what you're trying to ask. And See the Road with Chris is saying hello to Rafi. And back on down to Rafi is asking, saying, no, I am not going on the BBD. That is a shame. I'm sure they will deeply miss you. I have the Down Under cruise already booked. All right, he's going to Australia, sounds like. Any room in your luggage I can go with you? Because that's definitely a place I would love to head off to. One of these days, we will have to head to the Down Under together. Who knows, it might happen sooner than we think. I'm hoping to get down there before 2035. That is my goal, to head on down there before then. And of course, with the big news saying that cruising is going to start up again, hopefully by summer, the question comes down to what will happen with the Alaska cruises? Will they resume, or will they still be placed on pause until next year? Let's hope they get them resuming, but the problem with getting them resuming is with the Canadian government. The Canadian government still has a ban on cruise ships coming on in to our ports. So let's hope we can get that ban lifted so we can get cruising back out of our West Coast, British Columbia, Vancouver, and Victoria, and on our East Coast out of the province of Quebec and PEI. Let's hope we can get some more cruising out of our coasts and save the cruise industry. And of course, for all that to happen, we definitely need the cruise lines to fight back against the Canadian government and saying, come on, open up your borders so we can get back in. Because right now we still got the US and Canadian border closed until the 21st of next month, which is June 21st. And sad to say, I would not be shocked if we did extend it one more time, as we've been extending it for over a year now. And let's jump back into the chat. I think this is where we left in. Yes, no, that's not where we left off. Janice is saying, Raf, I am going on US Anthem or in Down Under in Spa Group Cruise in October of 22. Okay. Let's move on down. For the docking. Yes, it is. Oh, yes, that is absolutely correct. But that's not for each docking, Janice. That is for what they pay in a year. $6 million in port taxes and fees. And that is only based out of the United States of America. So that is expensive. And let's say hello. Emma Falcone has jumped on in. Let's say hello to Emma, one of my friends out in the other part of Ontario, Hamilton. One of these days we will hopefully get her on a cruise, and she will agree to come along the journey with us. And Janice is saying hello to Emma. And they're saying hello back. Yes, one of these days, hopefully Emma can come along with me and jump on a cruise. But it's not a cheap ride. So you gotta plan way out. Because like I said, it's not cheap. And just giving you guys all a heads up, I will be playing a game again this live stream. So make sure that you do have a second device so you can play the game because it is a very fun game that you can play. And if you haven't yet and you would like to donate to this channel, here is the info on screen right now, and you will find it in the description box down below, along with all my contacts and social media sites. In case if you are interested in donating to this channel, it is not mandatory, but all donations are appreciated. All right, we are approaching the 52-minute mark. So let's dive on into the biggest news. Where is Rob going in the fall of 2022? Where is he going? The question is, has his plans changed? Or have they not changed? That is what everyone is asking. So, let's not put it off any much longer. Let's dive on in and give you that answer. I have gotten a video for you that will give you that very answer. So let's take a look what that answer is. All right, let's flip on over and share the screen so you guys can see what I'm seeing. All right. There you guys go. Black. I can buy it. All right, everyone, that is what the plan is. I will be going on to the Carnival Horizon. The plans were changed over to that cruise. And Chris, yes, I am still planning on attending. I look forward to seeing you there. Mm-hmm. Where is the virtual party? That question is for Chris. You forgot to share the audio. Oh, okay. If you want me to play again, let me know and I'll see if I can how to get the audio put in. I thought the audio was put on in. Just let me know if you want to see the video. But I thought I had the audio connected. As you know, I'm slowly learning how to do this. I hope this pandemic ends soon so I can go on a cruise. Yes, Sam. Let's hope so. But we need to have you start booking in advance because cruises are not cheap. So it's cheaper to book out in advance than at the last minute. I see Lucy's picture, LOL. Yes, you do, Janice. You do see her picture. I was right, LOL. Yes, I think you knew what the answer was. And you can't hear the video. If you guys want me to replay it again, let me know and I will try to see if I can figure out how to get the volume turned on up. When you share in live StreamYard, you have to click on box on audio share. Okay, well, I will do that one more time for you guys to see if Let me see if I can get that brought up for you guys. If I can get audio share. I'm not sure where you see audio share. If you guys know where it is, just let me know. Share screen. If you guys know where it is, just let me know. Oh, there we are. Share audio. Let's try this one more time. Let's try this one more time for you guys. Since I did not get it done correctly the first time. Just let me remove. All right. Let's try this. Let's see if you guys can hear it now. Let's try this. Let's see if you guys can hear it now. Let's try this. Let's see if you guys can hear it now.
In a world that's been deprived of cruises, one channel has planned an epic group cruise adventure in search of big black Dick, Ron, Brad and Kim Ryan, Honey BBD Skiles, and introducing Mark McClure from the Cruise World. September 11th, 2022. The BBD Rum Run Group Cruise. Contact Lucy Murray at MGM Family Travel to book your spot today.
Yes, so hopefully that is better for you guys. That is what I am planning on doing in the fall. Alright, let's try and catch back up in the chat quickly. Alright, been to that one. I see Lucy. I was right. Can't hear the audio. That's old. Let's try and catch on back up. When you share your live stream, you have to click. Yep. I'm not too sure. I'm just learning the StreamYard, Chris. So hopefully I learn it over time very easily. Not the video tab. That's probably your issue. I always booked my cruises in advance. Yeah, it is absolutely correct. It's best to book your cruises in advance. Chris, when is the party? Yes, there is audio, but it was probably squeaking because I was testing it on my pad to make sure that there is sound. That's probably why you heard some squeaking. You don't know StreamYard. StreamYard's not too difficult, Janice. That's why I use it, because it's pretty simple. All right, Cruise World is with Carnival, and I only had 2 tickets, and they went quick. Yes, they did. Mute my mic. Okay, I will mute my mic next time. Shouldn't be too hard to figure that. Oh, I see where it says that. Okay, I will do that for the advance next time. Thank you, Chris. I hear it now. Okay, Chris. What's the noise? That was just me making sure there's sound. And I see you guys on Polo. Yes. Yes, you do. All right. So let's finish off this live stream with a game. Make sure you have another device. Alright, looks like I've frozen. If anyone can still see me, let me know. Because it looks like I went frozen for a moment. See you guys on Polo. So let me know. I'll play this game with you guys quickly for a little bit and then let me know. And if no one wants to play, then that is fine. We can play it another day. Just let me know. You need a second device. Because I don't want to go too much over. So I'll give a couple more minutes, and then if no one has jumped on in, then we'll have to end this live stream. Because I don't want to go too much over. And like I said, I'm doing the best I can and learning as I go. It's probably not the best live stream, but I'm learning as I go along. All right, looks like we have no one else joining us. So I will save this for another day, as it looks like no one's jumping on in. So I will save this for another day, and I will wrap up this live stream. So I will save that Menti game for another day, and I will wrap up this live stream. So thank you for tuning on in to my second live stream. And I look forward to seeing you in my next live stream coming on up in the very near future. So, once again, thank you for tuning on in and listening to me ramble about almost anything and everything. And then, until next time, I will see you on the... Cannot wait for you yet. I will see you on the high seas. Bye for now.